Come on, right. Hello, my name is Dr. Stephen John Alexander McBain, PhD, PhD, and I'm going to try and explain to you the fundamentals of spiritual warfare. You must know the power of your soul. You must understand the power of your soul. It enables you to be self-aware, to interact both with the physical and the spiritual, to be in two places at once, if you like. A physical place where your body resides, and a spiritual place where your spirit, under the control of your will, under the control of your deep, deep, deep subconscious mind, does your bidding. I know. I have a PhD in spiritual warfare. Now, in Revelations, when the whore of Babylon is cast out, the merchants weep because they can no longer trade in the bodies and souls of men. So the power of the soul is immense. In the last days, when the rise of the Antichrist comes forward, he will use men and women whose souls have been corrupted by the intoxication of controlling their own spirits through corrupt meditation. The only meditation you should enjoy is meditating upon the Word of God day and night. Joshua, be strong and courageous. Be strong and very courageous. Meditate upon my law day and night, that you may guide my children into the promised land I promised to them on oath, to their fathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Now, what is spiritual warfare? It's more than just Ephesians 6. It's more than just saying, I'll put my helmet on, my breastplate on, my belt on, my sword, my shield, my sandals, and I'm ready to fight. What a load of crap. You have to spend time with God. You have to tarry before the Lord for a blessing. You have to wait until the Lord picks you out and says to Satan, have you considered my servant Job? Job 1 and 2. It would do you well to meditate upon Job 1 and 2, to see what God says. Have you considered my servant Job? God and Satan enjoy nothing more than gambling on the lives and obedience of men and women, children, who say, yes, I will obey. And yet when the time comes to the crunch, they're the first ones to jump overboard. Now, Samuel, obedience is greater than sacrifice. To heed sweeter than the fat of rams. But because you have abandoned the word of God, of the Lord, he in turn has abandoned you as king. It is a terrible thing to land in the hands of the living God. When God calls you up, when God calls upon you to come up for accounting, you had better have more in your pockets than just a few copper coins. I suggest you get in your car, get on your bike, get on your skateboard, your roller skate, or your moped. Get back to that field, dig up your talent, and put it in the bank where it will earn usury, where you will never know poverty again. You will know abundance and blessing because you will live off the usury. And when you're called up for accounting and God says, where's my talent? You can say, Father, here is the talent, and here is a little bit extra. And God will say to you, step forward, O good and faithful servant. But should you choose to mock God and say to him, well, you're evil, you're cruel, you reap where you haven't sown, you scatter where you haven't, you gather where you haven't scattered. No, I don't like you very much, God. You're a bit of a shit, really. And God says, right, well, if that's what you want, fine. Depart from me, O evil and wicked servant. What would you rather hear? Step forward, O good and faithful servant, or depart from me, O wicked and evil servant. The choice is yours. I, like Moses, set before you today blessings or curses, life or death. Choose life, so that you and your descendants may live long in the land you're entering to possess, the land on promise to you from your fathers Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Do you know how long you must tarry before the Lord for a blessing? Read the story of Noah in Genesis. 120 bloody years of being mocked, ridiculed, having no supplies, no labour, and still he finished on time. Grip, grip, grip. Think what happened when creation realized Noah. Noah. He wasn't being mocked anymore. And what was Satan doing? He was hopping mad. He was shouting at God, you're a liar, you're a cheat, you're a bloody scoundrel. You promised on oath you would wipe all flesh from the earth. And God said, yes, that was true. But Satan, I made a covenant with Noah 120 years before today. Were you there? He says, no, I wasn't bloody there. I was away having fun. And God said, well, you see, all fun and no play makes Jack a dull boy. You should pay attention. You should listen to the covenants I make with my people. God made a covenant with me. Freely, freely, you have received. Freely, freely give. Go in my name, and because you believe, others shall know that I live. For my services I charge a minimum of £550 per hour. If you can't afford that, pay what you can. I like the sound of money that jingles, but I'd rather have the money that folds. Remember, I have bills to pay too. I have children, an ex-wife, parents, cousins, brothers, sisters, nephews, nieces, birthdays, Christmases. The money that pours out of me is endless. Remember Lawrence of Arabia? I am a river to my people. I am poor, but they are my people. The words of Martin Luther King Jr. Free at last. Free at last. I thank the Lord. I'm free at last. Know this, you will never die until you have sufficiently tarried before the Lord for a blessing. God will keep you alive until he is ready to call you up for accounting, and you'd better have more in your pockets than just a few copper coins. For your time, your patience, and your forbearance, I thank you, Dr. McBain.